Hey, have you guys ever watched that one movie? There was a movie, and I don't remember, and I watched it a long time ago. And it was a movie about a girl, and the girl ate some kind of black stuff out of a jar. And when she ate this black stuff out of this jar, men would not stop following her and like wanting to harass and bother and follow her everywhere. And every time she would eat some of that black stuff from the jar, men would just go crazy and not leave her alone. Well, it's time for you to understand my powers are a little weird and overwhelming on good people, because good people can receive my powers and have a very lucrative, fun benefit that gets a little out there. So I thought, well, it's probably time for a little bit of an education. Okay, so my husbands develop problems. So the legendary ones that I claim, the men that I claim from far and wide, called my husbands, they develop very weird, but predictable, horrifying, overwhelming problems. And I think I've mentioned it before. It looks like on the Futurama cartoon where Bender has a problem jacking on and they're treating it like doing drugs or something. My husbands have a problem of excessive addiction to staying over excessively jacked onto my powers until they look like the cartoon Futurama moment where Bender melted on the spaceship and said, "Oh, mama." So husbands will always look like eyeballs that are so gorged out on power they kind of look like they want to explode. Now, when there's lightning or electricity in their eyes is determined by when we want people to see those things. So can you also hide all of it? You can also hide all of it. And I'm teaching you guys this because you might not end up the husbands. You might end up some kind of chosen, some kind of devoted, some kind of, connection to my powers in some way. So now you kind of know that you're going to develop weird issues. So my powers are the same as like a Bewitched movie or a Genie movie or TV show, or, where you rub a magic lamp. And when you're good and worthy, the magic lamp floods you with these weird powers. And suddenly you can do so many amazing or wonderful or out there things. So one, as you receive my powers, you really want to work with my queen, and figure out what within my powers you really ideally would want to do. My queen will know your ideal dreams per my powers inside of you with your dream preferences. Now, after you develop your own dream world with the power of Bonnie Annika death powers, then you'd want to just transform your day-to-day realities and see if you would want to live like something jacked into God constantly. Or if you'd rather have the power of God just to make your house a certain kind of smell, make your car a certain kind of look. Because, the power of God can make your car abnormally look however you like and prefer all the time. And keeps it that way. So it's like being able to have this perfect, weird plastic covering over your car that makes the car look just the way you want all the time. Also, a lot of people like to use the power of God to make their car look mysterious, or a lot of people like to use the power of God to make their car kind of vibrate if they're having a good day or not. So, work with my queen to use my powers to become what you guys want. And there is an infatuation with everything about my existence, as they're proving or disproving how real I am. Yes. The more they find out I'm real, the more they are highly overwhelmed but the United States and Dubai are going to work against it as long as possible. However, at this stage of the punishments, at this stage of my powers taking over, very controlling and horrifying, I do believe I can probably get worshipped dollars through and more, with only bigger and better things to come for me and worse and worse for my enemies. Finally, until they cannot hurt anything or anyone ever again.